Hello, welcome to the video. This is Pokemon Swords. And we're facing an Appleton, among other Gmaxes and various other Pokemon in these dens, depending on what I find. Some of these are pre-recorded, so I'm talking over them now, in the present. So yeah, there's a few dens I go through. They're pretty difficult with where I'm at, and as you can see, I gave Pyro the soup. Max soup, even. So he's now G-Max Cinderace. I'm not entirely sure if I've used it in videos up until this point. Depends where this video comes in. Right now I don't think it'll be shown until this video. But if there's delays, like if I find another G-Max or something, then it'll probably be pushed back. But I suppose you know that if you're watching the videos anyway, so... yeah. So this is an Appleton, the one that's larger and doesn't flap around in a smaller apple. The apple grew out and all. I wasn't entirely sure which one it was, but I suppose it does say Appleton. I just encountered it. They look the same pretty much, so it's harder to tell what was going on. These clips are about 4 to 7 minutes long each, depending on how fast it is for me to take them out. Some of them are pretty difficult and I have to switch off Cinderace and use a different Pokemon that you'll see soon. Luckily for me, everything I encountered went into its ball and stayed there, as you'll see with this Appleton. I don't know, I'm doing something a bit different for this video, seeing as I've already recorded most of the clips, if not all of them. So it just goes right into Center Scorch G-Max. Now I accidentally chose Cinderace for this, because I was just tapping buttons. I was like, wow, a G-Max. Because I could tell from battling Cabus. I was just checking if I could escape and try again. So I was like, I'll give it a go. I may lose, because some of these are more powerful than others. The Appleton, I think, was lower star rating. It wasn't 5 stars. At 5 stars, stuff gets really difficult for the levels that my Pokemon are in their 50s. Luckily there was also an Eevee there for this, if it was difficult. Kept using Helping Hand on me. I don't think it is, because the shield hasn't come up until now. So the first two are probably easier with lower star ratings. Just depends on my level. Because my allies, the NPCs, they, I believe, go to about the same level as me. I don't think I can see the levels while I'm playing. But, oh yeah, it has a shield of 3, so I think it is definitely lower. Just to add to that. And so yeah, this Eevee is very helpful. I'm not sure if it adds to the bars when Eevee helps me. Okay, I can take off more. But we should have this guy very quickly. Anyway, yeah, I don't know my allies' levels, if I can see them or not, in between when I'm choosing moves. I'll have to check now, seeing as we're watching it after the fact. But it does seem to scale with whatever I'm using. I fought in raids before. Oh no, Eevee. It went down. It says Jolteon. I fought in raids before where it's been difficult, and then I use a stronger Pokemon and they seem to survive. Like they would die off from getting hit by whatever we're facing. But whenever I used a stronger leveled team member, it was harder for the Dynamaxes to take them out. I usually use Ultra Ball and Dusk Ball depending on what I feel like will work. I think you guys have seen me use Dusk Balls on a Toxtricity before. I'm not entirely sure if I used any in these clips. If I remember, it's just mainly Ultra Balls, because I was confident they would work, especially for these first two. Yeah, that's a 3-star. I did the clips and edited them, but yeah, here's a G-Max Duraludon. I don't remember what was in them entirely, because I honestly edited them all before this. So yeah, this is one of the first 5-star I faced. I couldn't beat it with Cinderace. It starts with a shield. So I caught a Crocodile. I don't know if I did it in a video, one of the other Isle of Armor ones. But if I did, this is the same Crocodile. Well, I caught a Sandile, I mean. And leveled it up because I felt like trying this out. So I just used all my candies on it. Clearly it evolved and we put it up to 100. I wasn't entirely sure who to use. Everyone in my box was... I don't know, they just didn't seem right, and seeing as this is an Isle of Armor one, I threw it in, because it's from this area. The Earthquake that turns into whatever the move was probably effective, giving it Steel and Dragon. I mean, it takes down 2 bars and does pretty well, so there's that. Yeah, these 5-stars begin with a shield of like 5 or 6 bars, and then eventually you take them down a little bit and there's another one. But after that they're gone. So as soon as you get past the second shield you're pretty good. Just depends how many times the Dynamax or G-Max took out all the NPCs. Or you, depending on what you're using. So here's what I mean about the scaling. Even though that's Metal Burst it's using, so it'll be the equal amount of power in attack. I have this level 100 Crocodile, so all the NPCs are a higher level in comparison to the G-Max, which is making it harder for it to take us all out. There's a second one. What do we have here? Oh, Jolteon again. Mudbray and a Solrock. I still haven't seen if I've noticed their levels. Pretty sure it doesn't show up. Oh, that Solrock's gone. How many levels are we on for this? Oh, that's the first one. Okay. I've gotten used to seeing like which level's which of the Dynamax Storm. Is that Jolteon alive? Yeah. Mudbray's pretty good for this. Like I said, ground seems to work. Now, when I got out of Dynamax, I realised I can't use Earthquake because it's going to hurt my allies. So I was trying to use the other moves at that point. That's the only mistake this Crocodile really has, is that it's going to hurt my allies with Earthquake ground moves if I need to use them. I should put Earth Power on it. The more attacks that my allies and myself take, the easier it's going to be on us. This Mudbray's holding out. Yeah, it can't do like a lot of damage, but at least it takes out the bars. I say that, and as long as you attack it, it'll take at least one bar down. 2 if you're Dynamax or G-Maxed. So here's me looking at the moves to see if I can exploit anything that Duraludon's done to make the moves more powerful. Seeing as they're only effective, not super effective. I just go for Crunch. I don't remember my ability. It might have been a Jaw type of ability. Pretty sure after that I decided to use Foul Play. Because at that point I don't... Oh, that's why I used Foul Play. It raised its defense. I don't remember how it works exactly. It already passed by now from me looking at it. I didn't read it this time. But it was worth trying. I mean, I crunched it before. I was about ready to use all 3 of the other moves before Earthquaking. Especially with Jolteon here now. Okay, Duraludon has 2 levels of the Storm done. I think we can take one more, and then the one after that he would win. Oh, but we got it. Nice, I don't even remember if that was me. I was too busy explaining that to notice. Pretty sure it was Jolteon or Mudbray. Something happened there. I think it was double kick, which is likely Jolteon's move. So after doing that, and these, I tried this a few times. Quite the struggle. I was hoping it would go in the Ultra Ball. Alright, and there you go, 5-star. Now let's move on to the main event. Recently, this event has come into play. Zeraora, or however you pronounce it. I don't actually remember. It just came out for Dens. It's been a thing for a while, but I don't remember the pronunciation. I'm sure I'm going to find out the more it's around. This took even longer than Duraludon. Starts with it as usual for a 5-star. From what I can tell, it's very difficult to do this on your own without any other players. Just you and the NPCs, and you just gotta hope you luck out. I don't remember if I lucked out or if it just worked. I don't know. Crocodiles level 100 and all. But if I'm correct, Zeraora is also level 100? I haven't picked up the shiny version of this because we ended up winning. the goal that they set for us of I don't know how many it was, but a certain amount of trainers had to beat this. And the more we did it, after achieving that goal, we got Armorite and stuff, the Armorite ore. I think we got Zero Aura pretty quickly. But yeah, I have to go grab it from home. But I hear it's going to be like level 100 or something. There have been legendaries and mythicals that you receive at level 100 a few times across the series, franchise, whatever. This is a series. These videos. I think the longest clip from looking at all these was the Daraludon. I must have been like really lucky, because this is like the second longest clip out of the 4 of them. This is the second shield, so we took that first one down fairly quickly, thanks to Crocodile and Max Quake. Oh, 2 more. As soon as those shields are gone, this thing is screwed. It's about done for. Luckily, ground has that immunity to electric, so we can get away with surviving longer from that plasma fist. Yeah, and now the next thing Crocodile does is going to take it out in one. Even when he's tiny. This is the part where I was sort of debating using Earthquake, but I don't think he had many like storm boosts, so I just went for it, even if it was definitely going to take out Salazzle and Torkoal, seeing as it's hurt, and a fire type. I didn't even know who was to the left. Wait, did I use it? No, actually, I probably used Foul Play, now that I look at it. Like, right now I would have used Earthquake, but past me had gone through this so many times. At least I don't have to catch it. And so yeah, that's it. I will leave you off now with one more thing. A message from the last video. Hello. I come to you today to amend a mistake. When I told you how to get money, I left a part out. Foolish of me, I know. But after following these steps...
Flashback.
Do you need money? Of course you do. I present to you the Cramomatic. Just shove some of these berries inside. This thing eats them up and sends something right back. Heat Crash. Fantastic. Keep doing all of that over and over until you get loads of them. Then you, yes you, can come over here and sell that shit back to them.
End of flashback.
I come to you now to explain. Before doing all of that, you must first come to this lady. And here is where you will buy your berries. I apologize. Thank you for your time. Lol 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 money.